Hey y'all, we are most of the way up Moxie Bald. And that's what it's looking like, the sun bouncing off that pond. Nice. Beautiful day. We're going up that way. There's cairns up at the top. We're almost at the top. I'll probably get a little picture of the summit sign. But remember, if you're hiking, always turn around, look behind you. And then off to the very nice. Alright, check in soon. Hey y'all, we left Caratunk this morning. Just got to Pleasant Pond lean-to, so we've probably done 6 miles. We're gonna dip in here real quick, and we're going at least to Bald Mountain Brook, another 9.2, but we'll probably go further. We're gonna dip in here real quick, have a little bite to eat, use the privy, that kind of stuff, and then sign the register and head on.
I don't know if y'all can see, but we decided to do a little night hiking to get closer to Monson. And we came to, there's a frog chilling right here. We've seen some different rivers that say you have to ford them, and they've all been rock hops. So the one that we're doing at night, it looks like we actually are going to have to, we're going to try to get across on these logs. And then there's some rocks in the distance that you can't really see probably, but there you go. We're going to try to get across, but we may end up wet, but we're only going another 2 miles. So anyway, we will check in. Good morning. Packed up and ready to go. We are 14 miles out of Monson, where we're going to resupply for 100 Mile Wilderness. As you saw, we night hiked. That's the trail that way. We ended up camping right here, and that's the trail. So, right off trail. 14 miles, so we'll be there by, it's 8:30 right now, so we'll be there at 2 or 3 this afternoon, do everything we need to do, and then head out. And someone's coming. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it off. We'll talk to y'all soon.
Just came through this thing. It's all bog. It's tough to find. There's like a little stick there you can help get across on. And then I went on some grass here. But this stuff is all just, it's tough to get through. When you get your foot in deep, it doesn't look too bad here, you know, just footprints, but when you get your foot stuck in something deep, it goes all the way in. There's my shoes. It goes, you know, not up to past the sock, but the whole shoe goes in. So it's tough here in Maine. Again, I will say, I know Vermont gets the name Vermud, but I'm not really sure. We must have gone through it at a really dry time, because Maine is like, has been like this. It's very tough to get through the muddy stuff. But anyway, I hear there's a Sobo told us there's a little river crossing up ahead, so maybe that'll get the shoes dry. Talk to y'all soon. This river we are having to ford. They have a rope here to hang on to as you go across, and a Sobo told us there's a bee nest over there, stay to the right, so that's what we're doing. They're so slippery too.
Do you have your sandals on?
What's that?
You got your sandals on?
Yeah. I guess that rope's only for the beginning, huh?
Yeah, the rope doesn't help at the end. Very nice.
Hey y'all. I am, I believe, 2 miles or so outside of the road into Monson. So we're gonna get down there, hitch us a ride, and man, I flipped this thing on and right away there's one of these nasty root, one of those things to maneuver down.
Yeah, so we're going in. Apparently Shaw's is the place to go. They got like 50 beds, a resupply. It's a big hostel. It's been running for, I guess, 40 years. But we, there was a whole bunch of hikers going there. Apparently one of them, it was their birthday. I'm not really an antisocial person, but when I want to, this trail takes a lot out of you. And when you want to relax, like I'm in the mood to rest before this 100-mile wilderness. So hanging out with a bunch of hikers that are trying to celebrate, going, here, have a beer, here, have another beer, and all that kind of, it's too easy for me anyway, to get carried away with that stuff. And then tomorrow morning it's like, I don't feel rested at all. I feel like I drank too many beers and not enough water. So I'm kind of leaning towards trying to go to the other place in town. I forget the name off the top of my head, something Lake House. But it also looks very nice. But I'm excited to get into Monson. I'm starving. I have food in my bag, but man, it's so hard to eat a Snickers bar or a Payday or something. It just gets harder and harder to eat that food. I bought Pop-Tarts the first day out of town. I slipped and fell and landed on my back, and they were all crunched. And the next day I tried to eat one for breakfast, and I was like, I can't even eat this. Like, I know it's food, but it's gonna take me, I'm gonna pound all 2 liters of my water just trying to eat one of these Pop-Tarts, So there's certain foods that I think this trail has made it where I'm just not gonna eat in the future. I wasn't like a big Pop-Tart eater anyway, but in the future I will probably not eat many Snickers or Payday bars or Pop-Tarts. Ramen still goes down really well though. I find in the evenings when I want a hot meal, I'm okay with a ramen. Anyway, sorry, rambling. The point was, I'm excited to get into Monson, resupply for the 100-mile wilderness. Need to call mom, need to call dad, need to call the kids. Just, check in with everybody, just kind of let them know that I'm heading off into the 100-mile. And if they don't hear from me after about 6 or 7 days, to, send out the cavalry or whatever. And I don't know if cell service has gotten better. I've followed the trail for 5 or 6 years and followed through hikers, and most people say that I've heard, they say, once you go into the 100-mile wilderness, you're not going to have any service. So you're not going to upload videos, you're not going to make phone calls, you're not going to text people, emails, like really nothing works while you're out there, which makes sense because you're kind of in the middle of nowhere in Maine. But I don't know if that's changed. I know that internet providers, Verizon, AT&T, they're constantly making upgrades, getting better reception in different places. So we'll see, but I'm going to go into it assuming that I'm not going to be able to talk to anybody. So yeah, right now it's just banging out these couple miles, getting down to the road, and hitch into town, get some food. Also really don't want to go into the 100-mile wilderness without a shower and laundry. I'd like to go in as clean as possible. So that's going to be the thing to do, and we'll check in. I'm gonna head down this muddy stuff and we'll check in soon.
Alright guys, this is Shaw's Hiker Hostel. Awesome place. Poets Gear Emporium, we're in there. Got all resupplied food wise. And we're gonna, great breakfast here, great food, comfortable place. Really great place to come before going into 100-mile wilderness. You can see how many people are here. We're all packed up
and going to shuttle back to the trail.